Oh, next to you guys.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. Another marvelous day that we get to share, to listen to beautiful music, and to just revel in the wonders of life. Happy Friday to all of you. This is Kathy Bullock coming to you from Berea, Kentucky. Woo, woo, woo. Welcome to everybody who's on Zoom and those who are joining us on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you're joining us from. We have a fabulous show for you today, as we always do. So, first thing I get to do is to say welcome specifically to all of our folk here. We have a special guest for you today. Jim Scott and his friends coming to us from California, but we'll talk about them in a minute, y'all. First of all, there is our wonderful Jaden, who's our tech person putting all of this together. And then you see Jim and his friends, Reverend Ben and Reverend Clovis, who are with us, and musicians, and we'll come back to them. Becky, welcome, joining us. I see Kevin in D.C., Deborah in Kentucky. She's right down the road just a little bit. Hey, Aloysius, good to see you. Hi, Deli. Mary Kay. Brass coming to us from Vermont. Carolyn in D.C., Sheila in Florida. Susan G. Bob, hey, good to see you. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Carolyn keeps us straight, y'all. This is day 1,230. Absolutely consecutive days since we've begun the Daily Antidote of Song. Woo-wee! Wow, y'all, it just boggles the mind. Susan coming to us from Seattle and from Silver Spring. Hey, Bonnie, and Sarah Page, Amanda and Miles, there they are. Hello from Michigan. Jane in Texas. Kate in Charlottesville. Hey, Storm, love your hat as usual. Shelly's coming to us from Eugene, Oregon. Arlene in Berkeley, California. Now let me click over to my next screen now here and see what I got. Bronwyn is joining us. Gary and Moon. David. Ralph. Hey, David. Kay from Texas. Another great songwriter, David Roth. Lynn. Kat Cox, Hoda. Oh, I love your picture that you're showing, Hoda. Sandy from Western North Carolina with that beautiful rose. Amos. Joe is on the road she's joining us. That's our fearless leader, Joe Rossi. Carol from Connecticut. Elizabeth from California. Karen. Hi, Karen Newman. And Laris from the UK. Jamie from Victoria, British Columbia. Woo-wee! Take a deep breath, y'all. Why? Because we can. Because we can. Another fabulous day. I am so excited, y'all, to introduce you, some of you, and just to bring back for others of you, Jim Scott. He is a fantabulous composer. He says in introduction that he used to play with the Winter Consort, Paul Winter Consort for years, for those of you, and he's on tour now as we speak. Normally he would be in Massachusetts, but he's joining us from Clearwater, California. And today, with this wonderful song that he's teaching us, he's having his friends join us. That's Ben Myers and Clovis Lewis. And so at this time, I want to turn it over to Jim. It's not his first time at the Daily Antidote of Song, but you all are in for a treat. Welcome and take it.
Kathy Bullock, it is just an honor to be with you. It's so nice. I know your work well, honor all the stuff you do. Well, I don't get to have this very often. I just happen to be with these two great musicians. Clovis is a prolific composer, obviously a cellist, and too many things to even list here. And Ben Myers was a music director and an accomplished musician before both of them have become Unitarian Universalist ministers. And so we won't hold that against them. We've got a song to show you. It's got a chorus that turns into a round, and I'll sing it. I'll sing the whole thing, and then let's learn it line by line. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. So it goes up high, goes down low, and it has a lot of words. But don't let that faze you. Just sing along as you normally would. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. I'll sing one line, you sing it back. I will shelter you, my friend. Sing that. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you. For 1, 2. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. With a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. Know that I will shelter you. Sing the first 2 lines. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you. Sing that back to me. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you for 1, 2, 3. With a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. Sing that again. With a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. Let's do the whole thing one time. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. So there's verses to this song too, and I need you on this part too. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. One's slow and one's fast. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. You can make it harmony. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. Sing it to your significant other of whatever species. I will follow you with sunlit migrating clouds that fly with the wind, nearly calling aloud, and through the watchful night that embraces where you are, I will be your sky of stars, and I will shelter you. I will shelter you. Sing it again. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. Here's the chorus. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. Here's another verse. Safe harbor I will make you under shimmering angel wings, an arbor of cirrus imaginings, and through with the storm soaring rainbow overhead. I will cast a silken canopy above your bed, and I will shelter you. I will shelter you. Keep singing that. I will shelter you. When the world is cold, I will shelter you. When the way is dark, I will shelter you. When the road is long, I will shelter you. When you've lost your way, I will shelter you. When you need a friend, I will shelter you. When you don't know where to turn, I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. Now this turns into a round. Do you think we can do it? I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you, my friend. With a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you again. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you, my friend. With a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. Know that I will shelter you. Know that I will shelter you.
Love that has no end. I will shelter.
You got it. The song that has
Yes, with a
There's some
love
piano coming in there, Kathy.
no end. I will shelter you. Oh my gosh.
I'm coming to Berea. We're gonna record.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
my gosh. Oh, it's bringing tears to my eyes. Thank you. This song is like warm. It's honey. It's like love. It's just like pouring down over us and in us as we hear a song saying somebody loves us that much that they're sheltering us. We're not alone. We're not by ourselves.
Yeah, and
It's
there's the whole kind of backstory to this. Well, go ahead. I interrupted.
I'm just excited. What were you saying?
Well, so yeah. Well, thank you, Ben. Reverend Ben, having a show. This song happens to be in my Earth and Spirit songbook.
They must have.
But I I wrote a musical. I don't know what possessed me, but I know why people collaborate on musicals now. It was a long thing. So it's a story about a kid who fights to save his favorite tree from being cut down. And his mother is Native American, and we get this Native American. I lived in the Northwest. I lived in Eugene, Oregon. And so, hi, Eugene. Somebody from Eugene is here.
And I've been there too, by the McKenzie River. It's beautiful. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, boy. In the story, so his mother's Native American, but his father is a logger, and I knew two couples that were like this, that I drew on, and I even asked them for kind of permission, can I kind of make this your story? And they said, yeah, tears you apart. That a decent working guy wants to feed his family, and he's doing this job and everything, and then we hear from the Native American elders, we not only live in the forest, we are the forest. For some reason, you don't see us. But, human beings have been the forest for a long time. It's not like you came to wilderness or something. So that's the message. And the kid then, in the story, I made it a boy. I'm going to make it a girl next time. Sits in the tree to keep it from being cut down, but gets tricked out of the tree. I'm sorry, it's a tragedy. The kids get tricked out of the tree, but tragedy in theater, lives are changed. and everything. So maybe there's a good side, but the tree gets cut down. And the kid then says this whole thing. If we got time for this, I'll make it quick. He says, "What'll I do without you? You were always there for me to turn to lean on, to climb on, to go to for shelter. I'll be lost." And the tree says, "Oh, I'm a part of everything. I'm all over the place here. My aunts, my relatives are all over these mountains. What was once me, it's now somewhere else, and I'm a part of everything, and everything's a part of me. And so is everything a part of you. So wherever you go, I'll be there. And I will shelter you." And that's where the song comes in. I will shelter you.
That is so
And it's
beautiful.
not I will shelter you from nature. It's all these images. I will shelter you with nature.
Yes.
I'll shelter you with the rainbow, or the clouds and so on. So that's the last song in the musical. And it's supposed to drive people to tears, of course.
Well, it works. That was pretty beautiful and phenomenal. What a wonderful gift to share with us here on this Friday, here all over the world as we listen to you and think about
Well,
sheltering and being sheltered, like you said, everywhere, all over, because nature surrounds us, is within. Oh, wow.
well,
Tell me
healing.
about what you're doing there in Clearwater, California, with those two marvelous
Yeah,
musicians.
and this is Clear Lake, California.
Oh, sorry. Clearwater's
And
Florida.
the lake
Clear
is not as
Lake.
clear as the name might imply.
Lake.
Clear Lake, California. And if I could say, Ben Myers is I met him first when he was a music director at a church, but then he became a minister. He's had parish ministries and he's done community ministry. You say something, and now.
Well, and now I help the world accelerate the adoption of clean energy. So I work for a company that helps people put solar on the roofs and power their electric cars, and that's my ministry now. Very happy to be doing that.
And
Fantastic.
prolific composer working on an opera. Tell us.
Yeah, I'm a composer and cellist and a programmer, and I do a lot of different things, a serial entrepreneur. But I'm also a Unitarian Universalist minister. I'm in the social justice part of it. So, in fact, I just finished my second musical called Harlem Voices, and it covers a wide range of social justice and racial issues, and that's how I do my ministry. So.
A history lesson.
It covers 100 years in the life of a family in Harlem. So
Fabulous. So, Clovis, are you in New York?
We're in California.
No, in California.
I mean, you're based. I'm saying you're based in
I'm
California.
based in California.
This is his home.
This is my house. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not on the road with me. I'm
Right,
the one
he's
on
on
the
the
road. Ben came up from the Bay Area, but
I'm in Chico
So I'm
this
hosting
weekend
these
preaching, right?
Right.
yeah, Clovis lives in this beautiful.
Ranch.
On a 11.5-acre walnut farm. So
Road trip. We're ready to come. I'm inviting
you're
myself.
welcome. Come and harvest.
And I live in Oakland, California, so y'all come to Oakland. We'll walk
Yeah.
around the lagoon.
We're just going to take the bus.
House concert tonight if you want.
Come on
In
over.
fact,
Tell us about it. Tell us about the concert tonight.
well, I'm gonna do my work in progress with a TV screen. I'm gonna do my multimedia Year to Save the Earth thing for a small group of folks here. And if anybody is nearby and wants to come, Jim at jimscottmusic.com. You can email me, JIM at JIMSEOTTMUSIC.com, and we'll tell you how to get here. So
tell us, Jim, about this multimedia vision project.
I have written for years with the Paul Winter Consort too. We did a lot of earth-based and celebrating the earth, and with the calls of animals to whale call set to music and things like that. And I sang some in the group. That was primarily an instrumental group and playing guitar, but I started developing more and more Earth songs, and it's just become my thing. Certainly write songs about everything, and an occasional love song and stuff too, but not the "I need you, baby, I can't live without you." I'm going to do something self-destructive ones that things about maybe a little more spiritual. I guess I'd say that, not to anoint myself too much. I'm no minister. These are the
You're a minister.
Minister of music.
but I added up all these songs about the earth, and I also have made this book, the Earth and Spirit Songbook. Some years ago, I realized I know all these other wonderful musicians. In fact, like Kathy Bullock has got to be in the next book. And everybody's written all these great songs. Somebody needs to collect this, and so I guess it's me. So I made this book, an anthology of everybody from. It's got a Woody Guthrie and it's got Pete Seeger on down the line in the book, and 110 songs just scratches the surface. So I'm working on another one to gather up songs by everybody. But I've put my songs, and I applied for an NEA grant through the Worcester Arts Council to do this. And my crazy idea was, big PowerPoint projected images, like a TED Talk, but it's musical, and it's pretty dramatic, I think. So I've got a bunch of the songs illustrated by pictures, and Bruce Kahn, a great friend, sound engineer, but a good photographer too, has helped me in some of his pictures, but mostly just whatever pictures we could get, public domain, things. And now I'm actually hiring an artist to do one of them, to draw pictures to illustrate one of the songs. That'll make it different. And Clovis has been a fan of my song "The Oneness of Everything" for years, and says he's going to do something fantastic with AI or whatever you call it. That's not what it's called. What is it called?
The Unreal Game Engine, to do an immersive version of the oneness of everything.
Well,
So it'll be cool.
I'll be blown away from that.
Using
Did you say immersive version of it? Immersive,
using augmented reality. So you'll
oh
be able
Lord,
to see it, and then animation and different things will evolve from that using a smartphone.
like with goggles, or you go into a room
No,
that
just use your smartphone, and you'll see an alternate view.
But this will be projected on the screen,
Right.
with the concert, with the choir and everything.
with the choir too.
Yeah, I've arranged a lot of my songs for choir too. And
Do you have a date or time for this event? Yet?
no, we haven't found
Not yet.
no, I haven't found the venue and gotten the date yet, but I've already rehearsed with the Burncoat High School Choir in Worcester. But school came to an end, and we thought summer wasn't good for doing it, so we're waiting for fall to
Oh my goodness.
on, and some great musician friends that are going to fill out a band for it. And so I'd have a band all the time if I could afford it, but most of the time I'm traveling by myself.
That is so exciting. And so how
Well,
long are you on tour, and when will you be back in Massachusetts? Or
yeah, I shouldn't admit it, but I drove my car across the country, and I had
wow.
a tour in California. Then I flew home and was home without a car for 2 weeks, and then came back, and so I have another tour um, of different places, and then so this weekend I'm in California, and then I start working my way across the country, and I go. So the next weekend I'm in Lincoln and Omaha on the way home.
Wow. Are you stopping in Kentucky?
I would love to.
Well,
Let's
we
do
must
that.
talk. We must talk. But listen, sending you all kinds of blessings as you go across the country ministering through song, as I think that was Ben said. And it's not odd to me that two people immersed in music would be then ministers in the UU church. Reverend, that to me is not. My dad's a Baptist minister, and it's all good. It's all
Yeah, they go together.
So we love to hear it again. As we come to a close of our time together, is there anything that you wanted to share before we go through singing "I Will
I
Shelter"?
think that was pretty comprehensive. We, I mean,
Thank you, Jim.
all the latest news anyway. Uh,
Thank you so much.
yeah.
Gonna start from the top or from the chorus.
All right.
We'll do the whole, we won't do all that teaching thing, but here's the thing. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. Here's the verse. I will follow you with sunlit migrating clouds that fly with the wind, nearly calling aloud, and through the watchful night that embraces where you are, I will be your sky of stars, and I will shelter you. I will shelter you. Sing it again. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. That flute player. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. You want to play us some verse? And I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. When you need a friend, I will shelter you. When the road is long, I will shelter you. When the way is dark, I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. Chorus. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you. Also true. With a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. Know that I will shelter you. Know that I will shelter
Woo! That was so beautiful, beautiful. And Clovis, that cello, oh my gosh. And your voice, your singing, and Ben and Jim, this vision, this song, this gift. Thank you so much for it.
I had this band all the time.
To you, my friend, I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. Oh, I'll be singing it all day. I will shelter you. They're gonna get sick of me, y'all, because I'll be just singing all the way through, and it's your gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Everybody give it up for Jim and Ben and Clovis. Woo! We have to go now, y'all. But you know, if I had the money and the time, I'd be on the next train to Clear Lake, California, to
You're
this
always welcome.
concert. You know
Come on
what I'm
up.
saying?
Okay, we'll all meet here next year.
Oh, we got to. Road trip.
May
That was
2000.
so. Someone talked about how glorious that cello was and moving, but that whole song, the whole thing, and how you all brought it to us. Yes, that's beautiful. Be sure to look into the Earth and the Spirit songbook and just checking online for all the good stuff Jim is doing as he's touring a country, working his way back to Massachusetts, and the upcoming fantastic things to happen with him and also with these other fabulous musicians. I guess we have to say bye, Jaden. I guess we have to, go off to the next thing. With the love and heroin. I'm telling y'all, it's just, I just got carried away. That's what happens, Jim. You know how the musicians do. That's what we do. Anyway.
I'm gonna wait. I can't wait to hear your version. So
No, no, it's just fab, fab, fab. So we have to say goodbye for today, for right now, or see you later. And so this has been another fabulous day with the Daily Antidote of Song, and phenomenal teachers and phenomenal folks, all of you who are sharing it with us here on Zoom, our Zoom family, as well as those. Thanks for joining us, those who are on Facebook or Zoom. Don't let it be your last. If this is your first time out of the 1,230 days that we've been doing this thing, if this is your first time, don't let it be your last. The magic happens every day. Jaden, thank you for being the fabulous tech person that you always are. Woo! I will shelter you. I'm sorry, it's just in my head. It's my head. Becky, thanks for joining us. Thank you, Kevin in DC. Thank you, Deborah and Robert here in Kentucky, down the road from me, not too far. Lara's from the United Kingdom. Thank you for us. I hope everybody is taking this message as deeply with you and carrying it with you through the day and through each moment. I will shelter you, my friend, with a love that has no end. Thank you, Aloysius, for being with us. Hey, Deli, Carolyn in DC, Sheila in Florida, Susan G, up the road in Cincinnati, Kathleen in Albuquerque, and in Silver Spring, David, another fabulous songwriter, Arlene in Berkeley, California, Bonnie, with your cool glasses on. I got mine too in the car. Sarah, thanks for joining us. Amanda and Miles, I will shelter you. Jane in Texas, I see you with that, looks like a violin there. Yes. Tuning it up, ready to go. Carolyn, my Carolyn, 1,230 days. It's always good to see your gorgeous smile. And Nat, hey, Kat Cox from Vermont, good to see you. And who is this behind my, okay, that's Jamie in Victoria, BC. Thank you, Storm. Just the words, Tim Staff. Just the words. Jim, oh! Jim Scott is from you.
I shut myself off there. Yeah, that's my book. Yeah, I write these songs and I have words left over, So
you have words left over. That's all. Bye, everybody from the car. Joe, thanks for joining us.
The people who come up after you play, and if you've got written music, and then people say, "Well, do you have something with just the words?" So yeah, I do now.
So we got you covered. You want the sheet music, you want the lyrics, you want the merchandise. It's all there. Yes. Thank you, Gary.
Holding that up. That was nice.
Thank you, Storm, for holding that up.
Storm from Western
Mass. In Oregon, thank you, Gary in Massachusetts, my friend, and Christy, give her my love. Moon, Lynn, and Hoda. Sandy in Western North Carolina. Joe says she's on the road, continuing on. And I think we said hello and thank you to everybody today for this wonderful session of the Daily Antidote of Song. So I saying bye to you. See you later, Kathy from Kentucky. And turn it over to Jaden. Happy
Thank you
Friday.
so much, Dr. Kathy. Always so great to have you hosting with us today. I forgot to mention we have just a quick announcement. Coming up on Monday, we have our community sing for August. So that's the 21st. And there's a link in the chat where you can, find more information on our website. But please join us for that. We'll have Thea Hopkins singing with us. We'll have Peter and Mary Alice Amadon, and we'll have Joe Jenks. So some DAS regulars, and I think it'll be a really fun and heartwarming sing. So hope to see you there. It's 6:30 Eastern time. So had to mention that. And thanks so much again, Dr. Kathy and Jim and Clarice and Ben. So great to have you all with us. And bye to the live stream.